The Ford Mustang GT3 was built to be a global platform, eligible to compete in the various GT3 categories around the world. This includes series like IMSA in the USA, the Global World Endurance Championship, and the SRO GT World Challenge. In the seats of these Mustang GT3s are 4 different types of ranked drivers: platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. Rules dictate how much driving each type of driver must do on track. Drivers are categorized based on age, career performance, and race pace. A platinum will have the most experience. They're considered a professional driver and may have a career containing wins or podiums in significant racing events and championships. A bronze-rated driver first obtained their racing license after the age of 30, which means they have less racing experience than the silver, gold, or platinum drivers who started their racing careers at a much younger age, commonly referred to as a gentleman driver.
I measure myself against my silver and gold teammates, right? You know, they're in the same car I'm in the same conditions, on the same tire, and they can go faster. What I love about the sport is we're all trying to be the absolute best in our category that we can be.
This is the story of what it takes to compete in the Mustang GT3 at some of the most grueling races worldwide.
The new vehicles come in here, and then we've got these crew of technicians here building them out of the crates. They come not fully assembled, and so these guys get them all ready to go in the showroom.
Ryan has built a successful business career as founder and owner of a number of businesses, including Mountain Motorsports, a chain of power sports dealerships in the Southeast USA.
As the business, grew, we set goals for the business. Like if we achieved so much in revenue, we're gonna buy this car. Or if we did so much in EBITDA, we're gonna buy this car. And we just kind of used cars as these goals and markers for milestones we wanted to get to in our business. If you don't think Back to the Future is the greatest movie ever made, well, you're wrong. It just is what it is. My very first car I ever owned was a 1995 Ford Mustang. I mean, I've been a Ford guy my whole life. I bought my 2005 Ford GT in 2017, and I paid a lot more money than what they were originally worth. On a back twisty road, that car is about as good as it gets. The sound is really good too. And then, the new Ford GT, I mean, as soon as this thing was shown at the Detroit Auto Show, obviously it took the world by storm. No one was expecting Ford to build this car. I mean, as a racer, car enthusiast, Ford guy, this car was the ultimate, right? The day has finally come. Taking delivery of my brand new Ford GT Mark IV. The car is absolutely insane. Oh man, it's unbelievable. I mean, just seeing all the aero of this thing. I've never driven an LMP2, but I think this is going to be closer to that than a GT. Yeah. I mean, it's the feeling of grip, and then also the braking. That's what Harry told me. Harry's like, the braking's unbelievable. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you go out there and you're 3 seconds off the pace, you have no chance of winning. All the silver and golds are fast. The bronze is truly what makes the difference in these World Endurance Championship races.
Ryan's love of motorsport started on 2 wheels with dirt bikes and then progressed offshore to jet skis.
I'm out here usually with my sons, and I'd like to be out here more, but we're at least once a month out here riding, and both are improving a lot and they love the sport. So as a dad that loves motorcycles, it's awesome to be able to ride with those guys and see them improve, every time.
I've been involved with motorsports as long as I can remember. About age 4, I was riding a dirt bike and then racing a dirt bike, shortly after that. Then in my teenage years, I found jet ski racing, and I was fortunate enough to win a world championship one time. That was the first sport that I turned professional in. And I think all of my time on a dirt bike, as well as the jet ski, I learned so much about racing itself. I learned so much about traction and surface awareness. All of those skills really helped me as I transitioned into cars later in life. This sport is extremely demanding, both physically and mentally. The cars are so fast in the corners. They slow down unbelievably fast. So you're constantly fighting these G-forces that are pulling you left, right, forward, and back. I do a tremendous amount of work physically as well as mentally, trying to prepare my body for this amount of strain it's going to be on for long periods of time. If you're going to be the absolute best at anything, whatever you endeavor to do, it takes a tremendous amount of discipline over a long period of time. And the mental aspect is, the best I can word it, is making, really fast decisions under a lot of duress. Whether, it's traffic, you're racing, someone behind you, in front of you.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Now it's clear air, right? I can do it. Keep going.
Weather changes, it's raining, then it's dry. The tires, they start off new and you have a lot of grip, and they consistently lose grip. You're constantly under duress and constantly having to make a lot of split-second decisions. Having the mental capacity to make these quick, sharp decisions over and over again, it's really hard. So I'm constantly working on keeping my heart rate calm, keeping my mind calm, my breathing calm, so that I can make these quick decisions. It takes so much concentration to deliver consistently quick lap times over long periods of time.
The 6 hours of Spa is the last chance for Ryan and the car prior to the biggest race of the year, the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Spa was a positive race for us. I'm glad that was my last chance of preparation in the car before Le Mans. I had a really good double stint to start the race in Spa. I was able to overtake a lot of the other bronze drivers and bring the car, in well into the top 10. And we got up to third for a little while in the race. We were running in the top 3.
Did we get some spots?
Yeah, man, we got up to P5.
Yeah, perfect.
That was good. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
We ended on a really good, positive momentum. We made as a team a lot of great improvements there. So that is going to be super important in Le Mans. And I am very confident that we're going to apply what we learned and be the fastest we've been all year at the exact moment in time that we need to be the fastest.
And so the countdown to the biggest race of the season, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, is on.
The first time I take that GT3 and come out of the pit lane and roll down the Mulsanne straight and let that sucker rip, and that V8 is like screaming at the top of its lungs. It is going to be the coolest feeling to be one of the first guys to drive a Mustang GT3, down the Mulsanne. I couldn't be more excited to be a part of it.